On September 27th, 2021, a strange video was sent in a Discord server before promptly being deleted, though not before some people in that server managed to download and archive it. The video depicted gameplay footage of a game on Scratch known only as Class Game, which was a working title at the time. Class Game is a small game made by a user known as FinTheFunnyClow. The game itself is a simple top-down shooter, which, as the name implies, has the player controlling different classes, each with their own weapons and gimmicks, as they fight between waves of enemies. Now, I've reached out to some of the people in the small group that are directly involved with Class Game, and they've stated that the lead developer often posts small, short update videos showing off new features. But this video isn't right. It has no text showing what's been added, no music in the background, not even any actual features. I will play the video for you now, but I do warn you, it is not a pleasant watch. You have been warned.
Ready.
Now, buckle onto your little seatbelts, get some popcorn, because we are about to dive down one of the deepest rabbit holes that I have ever found in my 15 years of teaching. I mean 15 years of document. This is the mystery of the disturbing lost version of Class Game. As you have seen, the video starts off with normal gameplay footage. The player picks the infantry class and gets into the game, though there's a noticeable lack of enemies. That is, until a disturbing face appears with a scream, making the viewer's blood curdle. Mind you, Class Game is not a horror game, and it was never intended to be one, so a screamer like this is very off for the game. The more eagle-eyed among you may have noticed the text next to the face. I had to go frame by frame, but it seems to say, "Infantry is dead, Pelter is dead, I am Class Game." I'll get back to this later. We finally get to see an enemy, but something is wrong. An image of a grotesque, disturbing creature is covering the enemy's sprite. The origin of this picture is unknown, but it is speculated to be Leon Mack, an important figure in the Class Game community, though this remark may be an irony. The background flashes between different photos of unnerving, abandoned areas. Infantry himself is also altered, flashing between the same disturbing face mentioned earlier and himself with his ribs exposed and guts spilling out. Again, very out of character for this non-horror game. Another face flashes on screen, this one with text threatening the player to exit the game or their death will be imminent. Another enemy eventually spawns, this one just as terrifying as the last. A huge image of a humanoid goat demon replaces the enemy sprite. It even flashes on the full screen a few times. Infantry, probably just as afraid as we are, desperately tries shooting at the creatures, but is ultimately overwhelmed and killed. The screen cutting to black. Text then shows up, showing us that this entire video was a showcase of an anti-piracy measure. But even so, it seems quite drastic to me at least. The countdown runs out, and the screen cuts to blue as the video ends. Now, with that ending, the video might seem clear, a simple anti-piracy measure. But this game's not even released yet, and the developer is the only person who has access to this game, yet has no recollection of ever adding these measures. So, where did this video come from? Who made it, and why did they do it?
Thousands of people live day by day
without the power of Omni. We at Omni are working to change the world for everyone. We are working on highly confidential government-funded things that could change your lives forever. We have a carefully picked special team of scientists and engineers working to save the world and bring brighter futures for humanity. We at Omni offer a safe, friendly working experience. Sign up now to book an online interview with Omni, and you can help save humanity and prevent nuclear warfare and the end of the world.
Hello, YouTube Nation! I was hacked by Shu Il Cheng. They tried to silence me, but they can't get rid of me that easily. I've come to announce one of my newest products, known only as the climbing wall? I know, it's hard for me to believe too, but I did invent it after legally changing my name to Jonathan Climbing Wallace. Please buy every single one. We have a very limited stock. Also, I probably won't be alive for too long because Il Cheng's goons are knocking on my door as we speak. Safe to say, nuts will be busted, and my wife Raina here would like to have a few words. Go ahead and say something, honey. You heard her.
Let's go back for a second to the text next to the face. It said, "Infantry is dead, Pelter is dead, I am class game." Infantry and Pelter are two classes seen in the game. Lore-wise, they are good friends, but another thing the two of them share together is their appearance in the comic named Mad Dog, which is confirmed by the developer to be fully canon to the class game lore. In it, Pelter is killed at the hands of Mechanical Cool Guy, but Infantry is not dead, as of writing the script at least. So we know the events are set after the death of Infantry and Mad Dog, whenever that may happen. But pay attention to the last part. I am class game. This leads me to believe that the game is sentient in a way and is torturing Infantry.
Give me
class game.
by the end of the week, or we'll torture
Infantry.
But why? Well, there's a lot more to this video than meets the eye. Some of you may know that it's possible to open any file as a text file by opening up its raw data, possibly uncovering hidden data inside of the file. And we can do this with the video itself, revealing this link. Upon clicking it, a 26 zettabyte zip bomb gets downloaded onto my computer and it gets completely bricked. Clearly, someone doesn't want assassin was here and has put up security measures. Perhaps the identity or origin of this video is hidden somewhere down this path. Fortunately, my father works for NASA, so I was able to download the zip file directly onto his computer in order to properly take a look through it. Inside, I found this image. Now, it might just seem like a completely black image, but watch what happens when I turn up the brightness. Now, this is interesting, because if we look back in the text data of this video, we can find another link to a different website, asking for a password. And this is actually what it's asking for, so let's put it in. Now, this is also interesting, as it links to an archive of an old forum post from the year 2003, showing the real, original, unedited Jeff the Killer image. This is pretty big, because for those of you who don't know, this is highly sought after lost media, and it looks like we finally found it after all these years. But this isn't what we're looking for. We are looking for the origin of the disturbing class game video. We are still on the right track, however. If we simply plug the video into a reverse image search, we don't find anything. At this point, I was stumped. I thought I'd hit the end of the road, so ultimately, I don't think we're going to find the true origin of this ever. But who knows? A lot of lost media has been found these past years, so maybe someone else will find it. I'll end the video here, and I hope you guys can use my findings to maybe do a little bit of an investigating on your own and possibly find the true origin of this. But for now, I'm gonna head out. Hey, so this is me a few months later. I was originally gonna end the video there, but recently I found a new lead. A couple weeks ago, I started getting these messages on DeviantArt from the Class Game Team official trademark. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, they were telling me to, quote, not distribute knowledge of Class Game, EXE. Don't do it if you know what's best for you, kid. End quote. I brushed it off, thinking it was just a little scammer trying to get my account details or something. But I was playing Gmod just now, and I saw this. I can't really explain what this is, but I don't know. I feel like it might be tied to this in some way. So this kind of gave me back my motivation to start looking into this, and I think I found something. I think I found what might be the oldest instance of this video on the internet. It's on a forum post on 4chan from the year 2008, April 12th, 2008. I decided to spend a large sum of money of mine hiring a hacker from the dark web to pull this guy's IP, because I've been really dedicated to this. I really want to find out who this is, and he's given me a text like a couple minutes ago, and I think I found out who he is. We finally, after all this time, we finally have the identity of the guy who, posted or possibly even made this disturbing Class Game version. Anyway, is put that away, man. Please, man, please.